With me right now is Stuart Spencer from Advanced Ear Care. Good to see you, sir, as always.
Good to see
Welcome.
you. Welcome. Yeah, thank you.
So we're going to talk about several different things today. And the first one we're going to talk about is what you call third-party pay. And of course, people wanting hearing aids, a lot of them, they got to figure out, okay, how am I going to be able to pay for this or afford this? So talk about the different ways people can, and does Medicare cover it, different insurances?
So, most of these, so everybody's always interested in third-party pay. Forever in the hearing aid industry, there's been a big lack of insurance participation, in paying for hearing aids.
Right.
So now with, Medicare supplements, some of these third-party pays are coming in and forming programs that are kind of outside the regular model. True Hearing Care Solutions, Monarch, many of these different companies are coming in and providing some answers, and helping, reduce some of the costs sometimes for hearing aids, and us providing the services, them buying the hearing aids. So it's really, kind of going the right direction. But the thing about it that it really we see more than anything is everybody that has one of those programs is really confused about how to use it or what it does and what it doesn't do and how it applies to our office and, what we provide and what they provide. So there's a lot of confusion. So, if anybody wants to know, how that works, I just want to invite them to, give us a call or come in.
Okay.
And, we'll just sit down with them and straighten all of it out and just show them a real simple explanation to what kind of benefits they have, how it works, what kind of hearing aids that the programs offer, what kind they don't offer. But there's a lot of, great opportunity there, so it's fun to see this open up. And, we've got all the standard, insurance packages as with Blue Cross and a lot of the teachers unions and iron workers and, a lot of people that have retired down here used to work for Boeing, so they have a real great insurance contract that provides hearing aids. In most cases, everybody's individual.
Yeah.
And what we found that the best solution is really we just get their information and we call for them. We have an insurance expert right in our office, and he's just fantastic, Mike Gomez. And he really gets a lot of good answers for everybody. And then they know exactly, where they're at and what they can utilize as far as the benefits and what their out-of-pocket's going to be, what their co-insurance is. And, so it helps them to clarify things. So in this day of confusion, clarity is really good. We can help them to get there.
Well, that's good. So it's getting better.
That's right.
As far as that.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. Now maybe we can get the dentist on board. And
yeah,
dental insurance, right?
Yeah.
That's another one.
Good luck. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. You've always talked about the great foundation. You're part of the Starkey Foundation.
Yep.
And they're worldwide.
Absolutely.
And you go to different places and go on, I guess, hearing missions, so to speak, right?
Yeah, we always talk about that. It's a big part of our business, in giving back to the hearing impaired world, not just internationally, but nationally as well. And, here recently, I say recently, time flies. November, I was in the Philippines. Brandon was in Armenia. We have some opportunities coming up next month. Next month's Better Hearing Month. And we may be traveling back to Armenia to help those people out again. Typically we're doing 2,000 to 2,500 people in a 1 week period, and really helping people connect back to their lives and to their families, and really move forward in life in a real positive way, and strengthening all those relationships. And it's fun to see. It's been going on for so many years now. A lot of these people that originally were fit with hearing aids are now well on into their school years or college, or even have families and they have jobs and they're supporting them by working, and it's all because it started with a hearing aid. So it's pretty amazing.
Yeah, that's very good. And I know, like you said, you and your son participate that a lot. So
yep, always
fantastic.
will be. Yeah, that's right.
Very good. Now tell me, you were telling me about your mom received an award, right?
Okay, that's right. I've got to brag about her. The apple doesn't fall far from the tree, right? So, she's been to 26 different countries, the Starkey Hearing Foundation.
Oh, I didn't realize
that.
And
her husband, Joe. And, she was in the hearing industry for over 50 years. And so,
wow, I didn't know that.
A good, strong, upbringing there. That's how I got into it. It was the last thing I was ever going to do, type of thing.
Yeah.
And ended up really enjoying it. But she was honored this past weekend a week ago Friday, out in Rancho Mirage, the mayor, Mayor Townsend, honored her with an award for senior inspiration. You know, it was a luncheon of about 250 people, and they had you know, an honoree from each city that's out there in the desert, and she was chosen for Rancho Mirage. So
wow,
we're really excited about that, for her work in the foundation, for her work in the community with the Rotary Club, the Chamber of Commerce, the Women's Republican Organization, a lot of organization. She's a busy woman, you know, so, you know, she's 85, you know, and just on fire, you know, and really excited to see her get recognized for a lot of her hard work that she's done. I'm really proud of her.
That's great. That's really amazing. So congratulations to her. I didn't know that. I didn't know she was in the industry or had anything to do with it.
Yeah.
That is really cool. Yeah, very good, very good. Now, we're talking about, as we always do, the update of the Willow Tree Center, and it seems like more of the plans are coming to light as far as other changes they plan to make.
Yeah, you know, amen to that, right?
Yeah.
You know,
Yes.
so they were going to start in January with kind of, you know, after they got Aldi's and Dollar Tree in, and kind of work the way down to, you know, towards the other end and get to us and kind of redo a facial, you know, rendering of the whole center and kind of tie it into the newer look. And so I just met with one of their representatives last week. And so they're going to kind of start down with Chase Bank, redo that whole end of the center. Then they're going to go to the other end of the center, up by the restaurant UPS up there.
Okay.
And come all the way down. That'll be more towards the end of May, and then and into June, and then towards the middle or end of June, they'll do the center section.
Okay.
And a lot is going to be done. You know, I mean, they're going to take away all that old tile look, so I'm happy about that. And redo, you know, all the heading and the fascia above the centers, so we're all going to get kind of uniform signage, which
that'll be nice.
Will be a really nice look. They're going to cut out some of the retaining walls and build a court kind of between where advanced ear care is, down to the 7-day dental, and cut all that out. And then they're looking at having 3 different food vendors be in there. To kind of open it up. They're going to have a kind of a salon, what do you call it, variety? I don't know what you call it. Where it's going to be a salon, kind of a stadium, so to speak, where then each individual owner has their own station inside.
Okay.
There'll be like 20 different operators inside of that. So I kind of see that as being kind of a niche, you know, for this area. I think it'll be really well received. And then they're going to look at putting in another nail salon. And then, of course, right next to Dollar Tree now, that should be up real soon, is the fitness center, a new fitness center going in there. So, you know, it's all coming together, you know, finally.
Good.
You know, it's going to look nice and, you know, be busy again, and we're really looking forward to being, you know, back up to speed.
Very good. I'm looking forward to any kind of food additions they can put in there.
I get it,
Yeah. Very good. Well, congratulations again for your mom. I think that's wonderful.
Thank you. You know, the only other thing I'd say today is that, you remember coming up here tomorrow through the end of next month, May is Better Hearing Month. So anybody that wants to come in and talk about hearing, better hearing, have their hearing tested, and they've never had it tested before, even if they think they have good hearing, you know, we're there to help them just to see where it's at, give them a good benchmark. So come on in and have your hearing tested.
That'll be great. Thank you very much.
Thank you,
Always
Ken.
good to see you, sir.
Likewise.
All right. We'll see you again soon, and take care.
Thank you,
All
Ken.
right, we'll be right back. That's